same sound, man. I'm always loving Compton. Loving Compton, so I've been here. I'm a day one with it.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Sharon was evil.
Yeah,
She didn't play fair at
A
all.
little bit. She had to be protected.
Yeah,
Protected.
nah.
Not only that, no, that is evil.
But she wouldn't mess with Junior. No, her and Junior get into it. Shit, he tell in a minute. I used to get him up. I used to get him up. It was funny. Yeah.
Remember, we used to take Mama's 45-inch records.
Yeah.
I made frisbee out of them.
Throw them off. Oh, we had all the old James Brown songs. They collected out of it. We had all that. My mom had all that. The 45, and she had the 33s. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a little plastic block you put in the middle of the record.
My mom still got a whole lot of them to the albums and
You know, the little ones. And that's a lot, man. Man.
Your mom still got them, you think? Her record?
Probably.
She got some. The ones she didn't keep, I kept 4.
Oh, okay.
I still got all my vinyl from the 80s when I first started collecting them. I started to go to that swap meet. That was an old drive-in.
Yeah.
I was buying
Compton swap meet.
Yeah, I was buying
the Compton
records
drive
then.
Compton Drive-In.
And then they had the other one too, right by El Camino College. Remember?
Yeah.
The
that one over there.
Paramount one, right? And
Yeah, the Paramount. That one. Yeah, we go rodeo. It's the Paramount. It's the one Sears. That one. And that was it. I'd be tired. That's why I'd be tired. See, and people don't understand diabetes is a cold thing now. I don't want nobody to ever get this. It's cold. For real. Yeah. You be cool, you have to take medicine, but sometimes it be like irritating, man. Make you sleepy, because the medicine you take is like even out your sugar, so they be fighting back and forth. Yeah, that's why sometimes I be saying I be tired. See, I just man. Shit. Don't get that. Take care of yourself, seriously. Because if you don't, it's gonna get you.
Swoop up on your
feet, all that stuff. These diabetic shoes. No, these are diabetic sons. They give me these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wear these to work sometimes, most of the time. Remember I had them on the other day. That's why I have them on. They feel pretty good. They're pretty comfortable, but
soft soles.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I started losing. That's how I started losing all that weight. Remember how big I was?
I'm looking at you right now. Look like you lost weight.
Yeah. That's why I lost weight. You remember we was working out? Remember how big I was? Yeah, I was huge. But it's better for me to be like this size more so now because I'm older, and then with the diabetes I can control it.
Yeah, it's better.
When you big, you got to work out. If you don't work out, then all that stuff turns to sugar. Yeah. And what it do is if you're not doing well and doing what you're supposed to, it eats up your muscle fatty. And you see people, that's why they shrink. Like remember Luther was big and he shrink all the way down. That thing, that's what it was. Everybody talking about AIDS killed Luther. No, AIDS didn't kill Luther. Diabetes killed Luther. Diabetes killed Luther. But he had no AIDS. He had diabetes. He didn't care. He would eat like whatever. And then he'd go on that little fast thing and drop it down. He can't do that.
Yeah.
That's why he had a stroke. The stroke killed him. That's what killed him was the stroke. He had a stroke. He had diabetic. He went to a diabetic coma, remember? And he had a stroke. Then he came back. Then he had another stroke. That's what killed him. Yeah, I ain't trying to go out like that. So that's the main thing. Let's get back to what we talking about. The main thing, though, is that, see, we was Jehovah's Witnesses. So growing up, it wasn't like we did everything. We got teased sometimes. I didn't care about that part. I was the easy part, but as far as it kept us out of lot, if it had kept us out of a lot of trouble. If we never would have moved to, we went to Compton Northwest, was a black congregation.
Yeah.
Okay. When we moved to Long Beach, it was all white.
Okay.
I'm like, what the hell? Then I went to school, Long Beach, Georgia, it was all white. So that was a shell shock for somebody. I went to Centennial, Compton. And when I went to Centennial, then I moved over there, and they made you go to, remember, to get into school, we had to go through all that to come and verify you lived there, all kind of stuff. That was racism right there. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody know it was.
White.
Yeah, all white.
Long Beach, probably, right?
Long Beach, Jordan. I went to Long Beach, Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Jordan was all, that's
right around the corner from the house.
It was nice. That was a different area. And like, if you ever been over there, you've been to Jordan, right? You seen Jordan, right, niece? Look, Jordan didn't have to have no fence around it. You used to be able to walk up to the front office and walk up to the office. They used to have phone booths right there. And I used to go around my house. That's back then when you turn around. You used to use build a number to another number and then call somebody. Oh man, I go over. That's when my mom was tripping. I'd go around and get on the phone and talk for hours. Right there. That was back in the day. Yeah. So Jordan didn't have no fence around that. That fence you seen all in front of it, none of that was around. That park next to it was wide open. They had no park. What happened was a girl that went to school with Keith that we knew stayed on our block. This dude named that was her boyfriend. He strangled her and raped her right in that park.
In that park?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because down the street was Hardin Park.
Yeah, Hardin Park.
Hardin Park. There used to be a Big D's market over there.
Yeah, Big D. And then see, when we moved over there, this was like the 77. It was all white. So we would go over to the market to get some. We had to fight the white boys, the Northtown Stoners. We would fight them. We try to jump us and stuff. Then one time we got tired. Then one time me and Keith was out late at night about 10, 9. It was summertime walking. It was me, him, and his friend. Keith always knew niggas somewhere. He would find the Negroes. He knew them. They went to school. So we went in and we started walking. So we walked down South Street going towards Cherry.
Yeah. And
it's a school right there. So they was over in the school. The white boys was over in the school. They was over in the school doing something. And they said something smart. We told them, man, back to them. We kept on walking. They said, let's get them niggas. And they chased us all the way. They chased us. We were scared. We was kids. We was junior high school. I was in 10th grade. That was some weird stuff. What's some water? You got some water on?
Yeah. You got some cold? You want room temperature?
Room temperature. Yeah. So then, like that. So
Chase y'all out of there, huh?
Yeah, chasing. We ran. We ain't chasing nothing. We gonna go in a minute. I'm gonna take you where you gotta go. Hey, look. So then we turned around and we did that, and we all made it home. We separated. I got away. He got away. We don't know what happened to his two friends. We ran up into the store. We told the man, they chasing them. They wouldn't even help it. They was white. That's when I really ever experienced racism. That was like 77. I was about 14 years old. See,
it all caught us off guard. Remember, I was going to Grand Elementary.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I got chased home a couple of times. And Michael said, if you run home again and not fight, you got to fight me. That's why I learned how to fight was from Michael.
Man, nigga, fight. You got to fight them niggas. And then that way, because we had to. You had to stand up for yourself. Because our older two brothers and sisters was gone. We had to. I come up. All I'm knowing, they there. I'm 8 years old. He come. And it was just us three.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough. It was,
We
was all right. Yeah, it wasn't like working just us three. We had somebody always over us. But all of a sudden, we was the ones that So we got through that part, and I graduated from Willowbrook. Then we moved to Long Beach. And then when we moved to Long Beach, it was just different. It's just different, because I kind of like got into it was like Pasadena High School. Remember all white? Remember back there, South Pass? White, right? That's how it was. Long Beach, Jordan was like that. Okay. Blair, remember Blair?
Yeah. Mostly all white.
Yeah, because that's what old girl I knew, remember, stayed she stayed on Forest.
Okay.
She went there. That was my girlfriend. 1544 Forest, right around the corner from Stacey Oliver. Yeah. Remember that address,
Stacey-
right? Right around. That's why that's when I met Stacey Altman, the one that played basketball. That's why he stayed around the corner right there. He used to be out partying. He was down. You remember back then you could be able to do all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, but that's what it was. And they turned around, man. It was tough. So then Keith started going over the bridge where the black folks were. Yo daddy. Over there. That's how he met. Okay, let me see something. Let me give y'all some ups. See, I stayed on this side. I met a black girl. She stayed on the other side, but she, go play tennis. I was playing tennis and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She played tennis. I stayed around the corner from things. She came over there. So we met. That's how I met her. But Keith went over there on Long Beach Boulevard. And that's when we started. And he started hanging out. I was like, well, why you going? What's going on? Because we never been apart. Me and your father was always together all the time. Everything. We 11 months apart. So if he went somewhere, I would go somewhere. We go to an apartment. We go out to the park. Because Howden Park used to have parties on the weekend. Bad parties. So the people from the east side, Long Beach, the black people come up there and party. The west side, the people, and the white people, it was like that. It was fun till niggas started coming there fighting. But it was cool at first. So,
What side was Snoop on?
The east side?
The east side.
Yeah. I remember him when he was smoking Sherman.
Remember?
Yeah, right there. He used to hang out in my pocket. I used to meet this girl named Renee Brown. She stayed on 20th. She stayed on 20th in Atlantic. What's that street? 20th and Linden. She stayed on Linden. Is that 20th and Linden? That's on this. Linden on this. What's that first street on Atlantic? Remember on
I don't remember.
Behind Jordan?
I know the area, but I don't remember the street.
Yeah, but it's a street behind. It's where Jordan is, that street.
Was it
right
orange?
There. She stayed on this side. No, she stayed on the other side of Atlantic. On that side, it was a Hanson Market, right? And she stayed over there, and I met her. Her name was Renee Brown. That's when they had that black radio station. Remember, it came out. You can make dedications before KAM was. KAM was already out, but they wasn't doing that dedication. When they had the station was in Long Beach. You remember that? It was in Long Beach. They had it was like from LA. So that was like 77, 78, something like that.
Yeah.
And we used to turn around, we'd do it like that. And I met her, and then that's what Snoop was in the backyard, 80-something. Back there high. Because I knew her brother. I met her brother. Me and her brother. But I didn't know he was cool. Yeah, he was all right. So that was it. Let me see what else about Long Beach. Long Beach was tough. Because what it was, a lot of people that lived in North Long Beach came from Compton. The ones, lived from there. And then you had, I don't know how the east side got filled up with blacks down there. I guess this is where all the blacks lived down there, period. Because the west side was mixed up. You know what I'm saying? You had Samoans and like that was over on the west side. You had blacks and well-to-do kind of what you had. Cherry Cove was in North Long Beach. It was like, Lakewood, but it was Long Beach. Remember
I remember Lakewood, yeah.
Right there off of South Street and Market Street.
Yep.
Cherry Cove was a real nice area. And like that. So I had a girlfriend over there. Her name was Kathy. Remember she came over there, she had locked the keys in the car. Her dad had to come over to our house. Yeah, her name was Kathy Collier. they had money, right? And shit, it was all gravy. She said, come on, ditch from school and come over. Me and her go to her house with nobody. They didn't get her parents to get home like 5, 6 o'clock. She had one brother and a younger brother. He didn't come. Man, I had fun. We did the most. We used to have fun. I don't know whatever happened to her. I want you to see, can you find her up? I know her name.
What's her name?
Kathy Collier.
Kathy Collier.
Yeah.
You think she's on Facebook?
Yeah, probably so. Callier. She come out of Lakewood. She went to Jordan and Lakewood High School. I remember all that. I remember. You want me to tell you? Yeah, hey, I don't do no drugs, man. I remember everything. What you want me to tell you about? I can tell you, man. Let me say something. I can tell you when he first started walking. He used to run.
Was it a Kathy K or C?
C. You used to run when you first started walking. You would run from the couch, from the love seat to the couch to the table, from the table to the couch. Who made you run? Yeah. You had to wear, huh?
Was she white?
Hell no, she was black. She was black.
Hell no.
I didn't get out.
Now, Mama told stories about when Lester started walking. She said his little head would run past.
Right.
out of nowhere. Lester walked real early.
Yeah.
And he was another one that ran.
Yeah, you ran. I remember you though. It was funny though. You ran, then you had them shoes.
Yeah, my feet were turned out. I was pigeon-toed or something.
Yeah, I had to turn them back this way. So when you grew out, they were like, that's why you good. I remember they used to wear that thing when you go out, you had to wear that for a long time. You got bigger so they would grow like that. Yeah.
It was like a metal.
Yeah, metal,
Like a metal rod in the middle.
Yeah.
And the shoes was like this. You had to put them on. And then
Sleep in them.
I remember when he got his ear infected, had an operation.
Yep.
Took them things down. You see, I remember all that stuff.
Yeah, because I can't get allergies because I was 4% depth in one ear and 8% depth in the other. So when I had surgery, they took my adenoids out. Adenoids is what cause you to get allergies. So they took mine out. That's why I can never get allergies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Remember I used to tilt my head to the side when Mama be talking to me?
Yeah.
She go, but why you keep tilting your head to the side?
And then they found out.
They found out. Yeah. I could have went deaf.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dad, let me see what else. Shoot, man, it go on and on. I can tell you everything I know about anything.
Everything and anything.
Yeah, because it's like we lived a life that you can be. We didn't live no fast life. We didn't start living a fast life till we got older. Like that part. We lived a most life. You come over. I tell you, used to come over. What we did, I tell you about my sister. She had them. Well, Shan used to be real pretty, real pretty. She got the old pictures. Shan was pretty. Shan had like eyes changed colors, and Shan was real pretty, real pretty. I'm not my own, That's why I like to see her like that. But she was real pretty. Yeah.
I see some pictures at your mom's house.
Yeah. Back when she was
before the accident. Yeah, she was gorgeous.
Back way before then.
And then she had them hazel brownish eyes.
Brown eyes. They whatever color they light up or they go dim.
I remember when she used to hold me when I was little. When she'd be babysitting, I'd look up at her eyes.
Yeah.
She go, "What's up, little brother?" I'd just stare at her eyes. I never forget that.
Yeah. She was cool. Shan was cool. She was a good big sister. She was a good big sister. She was moving kind of fast. That's all. But
She loves her brother.
Oh yeah. Nigga, I ain't. It's all good, but I ain't doing the do though.
She had me rolling today. She go, "Yeah, Michael came in here, knocking tents over with guns and stuff."
Yeah, it's so good. Cause I like something that happened, and I came in there. I had two niggas pinned down with my foot. The other one over there, I had a pistol on him. The other one over there with a pistol on him. I had two guns. I used to knock them out down. I go down and see about her. It's for juniors. That's why I tell Junior, look, I've been doing this for years before Junior even came home. So I've been fighting. I got my own reputation. That's my brother. They knew who I was, who he was, but I had my own. You had to fight for your own space. And Keith too, same thing. We had to fight for our own space. Keith was kind of like, he was like under my mama a lot. Yeah, they had a